including the fact that we could go to jail.
We're not gonna go to jail, man. We're innocent.
Right. We'd be the first innocent brown people in jail. Oh my God.
Guys, I love this show so much. I watched it with my very Pakistani family, and they just loved it as well. And I've already binged the show twice now, and I can't
Amazing!
I can't wait for it to drop on Disney Plus and Hulu over here and stuff. And so I want to start with something fun though, because I do think it's, really interesting to see Mir and Raj lose everything in the premiere, the fedora collection, the giant mirror, the tiny shoes. If you lost everything tomorrow, what oddly specific item would devastate you the most?
If we lost something tomorrow?
Yeah. I have an answer already.
Go ahead.
I still have like this toy that I bought when I was 7 years old. I went to the store in Houston called Natural Wonders, and it's one of those little things that has like a 1,000 like needle type of things, and you put your hand through it and it shows the shape of your hand. I still have it. It's like it's a piece on my shelf in my house house over here, and that would be I could lose everything. That would be the thing that I'd be like, dang it, dude.
Now that you bring it up, I tried not to be like, sentimental about items. I don't know why I'm weird, but now that you brought that up, there is something that I would be like so devastated. And it was the first check I got from ever performing stand-up comedy. And it was doing like this college gig at my brother's college.
Wow.
In like 2007 or 6.
That was the moment you realized I could make money doing this.
Yeah. And I have like the actual like poster, like the little tiny poster, and I have like the check thing, and I have it like framed in my place, and I would be really devastated if I lost that.
Yeah.
I don't think about it because it's just like in my room in like a corner.
Yeah.
But when you brought that up of like a formative thing in your life, that is definitely something that I would be truly devastated if I lost.
That's a really sweet thing. That's very
because I haven't cashed the check yet.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, it's still there. So I'm gonna need that
one day.
$50. Yeah.
So I know the show's humor thrives in chaos, and there are so many moments that make me laugh out loud. Like the first violent the violent actual scene where they kill.
Violent love scene,
season 2 idea. We'll see you in the writer's room. Yeah.
It sets the show's tone, and it was just so funny. So was there a scene for you guys that was maybe the hardest to get through without breaking character?
I'll let you handle that one.
In the first episode or in the whole show?
In the first season, yeah, because of spoilers, yeah.
Oh yeah, there was this one day, I think it was episode 8, where Lucky had to. You watched it, right? So Prairie comes in, she's like, guys, she comes into the deli.
She drops a bombshell on us and then tries leaving.
Yeah, and she tries leaving. She's like, they're coming to the deli and whatever. And she tries to leave. And at this point, Ahmad Uncle and Lucky already know that she's a rat. So Lucky pulls her gun out and she's like, where the fuck do you think you're going? But Poorna is so weak that she couldn't pull the trigger of the thing. So her thumb is so weak. And we worked on that for so long because she couldn't get her thumb to click the
and the props person was like, why don't he was like so confused. He's like, it's just this. He was like, am I dreaming right now? It's so easy. And then she take and it was a long scene. It was like a kind of like a one-er thing. And she gets all the way to the end. It has to do like this cool turn with this cool outfit, and we're all doing this stuff.
And her whole body is shaking because she can't get her thumb to push the thing down.
Yeah, so we're gonna get her on roids before season 2. Yeah.
I do love this show, and the chemistry with you guys as brothers, and then also with Poorna is just so amazing. Was there a scene between all of you that, when you were filming it, you were like, this is the moment that this is the show that's going to click. It's going to be something that audiences, hopefully, I would say, inshallah, they do love this show as much as I do.
Yeah, inshallah,
but is there something that you guys maybe felt while you were filming, like, oh, this is a really good show. I'm so happy and proud to be a part of it.
I want to say that I felt it while we were shooting the pilot.
Yeah.
But then so much happened between shooting the pilot and shooting episode 2.
Yeah.
That during that, the strike period, there were moments where I was like, I don't know if we're going to make it.
Because a lot of shows were getting.
Right. And then the moment we were told that, we're going to go back to Chicago and start shooting episode 2, I feel like the moment we got back to set, it just felt like this is going to be a thing. This is going to work.
Yeah. And for me, a lot of it felt like not necessarily us shooting. I felt like the thing that you're describing when we were just hanging out in between scenes, when it was just like all of us in our chairs, just talking to each other. We weren't in this rush of like, I've been on things where, you know, people just try to rush back to their trailers and just avoid each other. I think, you know, even with the pilot and certainly when we were shooting the rest of the season, there was just like, it just felt like we wanted to be around each other. And that kind of thing, to your point with the chemistry, like that really is an intangible that when you hire actors, you don't know. You're just kind of making a gamble that these people will get along and that they'll get along for 3 months and that they'll actually enjoy each other's company and that they'll understand each other's sense of humor. So for me, it really solidified that, oh, we're just like hanging out and existing and we want to be around each other. And that, I think, then feeds through everything else on the show, where like all of the scenes and all of the comedy and all the action, even there's just a shorthand and a comfortability on set that I think is of utmost importance when you're doing comedy.
Yeah, and it didn't even feel like a job. It felt like a bunch of people, you know, kind of quarantining together, hanging out, you know. We were doing a group project.
Yeah,
that's what it felt like.
Yeah, it felt like we were like, like we were dreaming. We're like, is this actually happening? We said that several times.
There was a moment where I asked Poorna, because me and Poorna were staying in the same apartment, and we were in the elevator, and I was like, Poorna, I think we're dead, and this is our heaven, because we are working our dream job. Yeah, we are living in this insane building. Yeah, and none of our loved ones are with us.
They were off the chain.
Are we dead?
Yeah.
Are we dead? I don't know.
Well, I am getting the wrap, and I just want to say how much I love this show, and I cannot wait for season 2. And my last question for both of you is, Saagar, you've been part of the Disney family with Miss Marvel, a show that I love so much. And, you know, we have seen also opposite, you've been in, you know, WandaVision, and you actually popped up in Agatha, which was such a beautiful surprise. Now that, you know, Saagar, your on-screen dad is in Daredevil Born Again, he's been pegged for an appearance. Are we going to see your character from Miss Marvel and anything else?
Shit, I wish, man.
He's waiting. His phone, the ringer on his phone is on.
It's on, and it's on loud.
It's on loud.
And I have my email notifications on, and you know, I've been asking them, and they've been ghosting me.
And listen, Kevin, if you're watching this, which we know you're watching this.
Yeah.
Kevin's always following us. It's so weird.
Yeah.
He's always just watching us, but he won't hit like on our post. So we can just see that he's seen it. Just let us know. We would love to be in something together. I think it'd be so cool to be.
Let's do a little Norm and Amr in the Avengers.
Yeah. We can just be hanging out. You know what I mean?
Honestly, kill us off in the Avengers.
Yeah.
You'll never have to use us again, but
let us be 2 fun bike messengers in the city. It's fine.
We're both in New Jersey.
We're both in Jersey, baby.
Right. Guys, thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much for this show. I really appreciate it. And inshallah, we will see you season 2.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.